for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. This one fielded at the 5. And a good will be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
They cheated for you, bro. It's a fucking pick 6, nigga. They cheated.
That one is going to stay. First play for the third quarter and a turnover. And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time running through the checker. They wanted to accomplish. This third quarter, turning over like this was not on that list. Not at all. And come out of the locker room trailing. So that first drive was very key. Crucial. Let's go to the completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Now it's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taking it down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And they look this near the 5. He'll be snapped to the 6. Here's Rodgers.
I ain't gonna need laugh, fool. Don't press now. I want to see that, bro. Because why the fuck did my dude step up like that? I was supposed to catch that touchdown. I was supposed to catch that touchdown. They cheated me, don't make a sound.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Yeah. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Saints are going to take possession of...
Bro, you got to change your plays up, bro. Why you keep doing the same play? Garbage ass, nigga. Come on, man. Might did that play by 7 times. Peak. Next time, peak. See?
Didn't they? Or they showed him something different? I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots 16. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. DK Metcalf. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Saints take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6.
Bro, you ain't got to prove nothing to me, bro. Defense on your ass on the line. Everybody saying, tell his ass quit to play somebody else.
Taken in at the 3.
Hey, he just trying to turn up, y'all. Good shit, guy. You said what?
Ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here?
I'm gonna make his ass fumble.
In order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Saints are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Damn, you see how my joystick fucked up, though? What the fuck? Good shit, bro.
This game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over.
Oh, they fucking cheating, man. I barely touched it. Fuck.
Still a bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the 3rd quarter here. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick 6. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
I'm giving you the game. I'm bullshitting.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Extra point up and good by Succa. And that cuts this lead down to 13. And they won't be able to...
Did I miss a field goal or something?
Expired on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Saints.
Again, help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
Mainly, let me click on God.
They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there. I would agree with that. It's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass. It's almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Wentz. And this will be incomplete.
Let's go.
Physically on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Winston's throw caught by Pierce. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll get this to Eckler. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They run once more with Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 41. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rodgers looking to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip.
Come on, man, last play. Come on, come on.
On first down, Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete. We're still coming to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one, a victory here.
GG's, brother.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers